I thought I could never live without him. Girl, I felt like I couldn't breathe without him. I got rid of him, and now I got my new man, my soon-to-be husband. Okay, and hello, ladies, and welcome back to the L Pod One, where we grow into the women we are destined to be, one step at a time. If you are new here, my name is Latricia, and if you are familiar, hey. Okay, ladies, so today our topic is going to be change. If you don't realize it, if you don't notice, your girl changed her hairstyle. So I had a whole bunch of burnt pieces in my hair because I was straightening my hair for so long because I thought it made me look more grown per se. And I just was going through this phase of when I wore my natural hair, I felt like a little girl, and the only way I could be viewed seriously and like an adult is if I straightened my hair. So I was continuously doing it, and when I tell y'all, it left me with numerous damaged pieces, and there's probably some still in there, but I wanted to get rid of the ones in the front before I touch anything else, because that's the simplest. I could just cut me some bangs and call it a day. And that's exactly what I did. I was scared to do it, but I had to push through because I am Latricia and I believe in myself. I believe that I'll look pretty no matter what I do, hair or not, period. And I think you should do the same. So again, we're going to be talking about change. Even though this change may look like a little step for you guys, this is a dramatic step for me because it is something new. I have not cut my hair in so long. And when I tell y'all so long, I mean about 3 to 4 years ago was the last time I cut my own hair. And the fact that I'm doing it now shows that I'm starting a new journey in my life, and I am passionate about this journey, and I am healing something within myself to let me know, hey, my life, it is okay right now. I love my life right now, but I do know where I want to go, and I know in order to go those places, I need some kind of change, and I made that happen simply on my hair. I was so nervous. I called my man and I was like, hey, I got something to show you, and before I show you, before you come home acting like you know the world done flipped upside down, I'm gonna show you now so I can get your reaction over the phone, process it by myself. And I called him and he said, you know, I look good. Thank you. And I actually feel a lot, I don't want to say a lot better too, because it's like I let some of that dead weight go. All that dead damaged hair that I was hanging on to that was not doing me any justice. It made me look ran through, dirty and raggedy. That's just how I feel. I now feel rejuvenated and like a better version of myself. And this is not just strictly about hair, y'all. This is about changing something about you. Physically, mentally, emotionally, changing something, okay? If that's your friends, if that's your state you're living in, if that's just your color nail polish to give you something to step outside of the box for, I advise you to do it, because you never know where it's going to lead you. And when I say lead you, I'm talking about more or less your mindset. Of course, it could lead you other places physically. We're talking about mindset in this situation right here. Lead you with your mindset. You're going to go from a, oh my God, is everybody looking at me? Did I do this wrong? An overthinker, just thinking too hard about situations that does not deserve your time and energy, to now you're just like, you know what? I did it. It is what it is. I like this change. It's giving me something new. It's spicing my lifestyle up. This change was for the better. And now I not only look good, but I feel good. And can't nobody tell me nothing about that. And again, ladies, that is the number one goal. We want to feel good. Feel good, okay? Even though it may be scary, even though that change may be something drastic, do it. Do it. If you feel like it's going, or if you know, not even feel, if you know that it's going to put you in a better mindset or in a better financial situation in general, go ahead and do it, because that is the better for you. And we are growing into better women every day, one step at a time. Okay, don't forget that slogan. Get rid of that job, get rid of that man, get rid of that betting you didn't like. Anything that is going to change how you feel about whatever is around you or in you, get rid of it. Period. Allow yourself to venture off into something new. Get that excitement of something new, something more spontaneous. You're feeling so good inside. Nobody's words can stop you but your own. You're at the point where it's like, I don't care what nobody else says. I love this for me. I like this color on my bedding. We're going to keep it that way. Even though that man who comes over occasionally and don't pay no bills said he like it just the way it is, I'm going to change it for me. And I'm going to make it pink. You see what I'm saying? But before it was just brown or black. You see what I'm saying? It's not no longer manly. You have your own spice. You put your own flavoring on it. And now it feels like you. It feels like you're home. You did something to change your environment that made you feel good, girl. And I'm rooting for you. Shout out to all my girl soldiers that are changing something about themselves one day at a time. I know some of y'all are probably like, I'm afraid of change. There's a lot of things that could go wrong if I do change something that's going on in my life. It's a lot of risk. We have this mindset of we're comfortable where we're at and we're not willing to lose anything that we have worked so hard to create. And girl, I'm just here to tell you that sometimes that big risk that you're taking is going to lead you to even more greatness, girl. All it takes is for you to step outside of your box and enjoy the change, enjoy the new environment. Even if you're going to lose 30% of what you earned over these past couple years, just know that 30% is going to multiply, and you're probably going to have double to triple of what you've earned previously doing that little routine that you were doing to making that slight change, and now you've just went up. Sometimes it is okay to let go of things you've been holding on to for so long. It is okay to venture out and explore new things when you're strictly used to sticking to a certain schedule and going to certain places. Prime example, say you have a certain type of food you like at a restaurant, and that food is consistent, that certain dish is consistent, and you keep eating it, and one day you're having a breakdown. Something personal is going on in your life, and you're like, I would really love to taste this meal, but I'm going to try something new. I'm going to get something new. Yes, there is a possibility that it will not taste good, but there's also a possibility that it would taste way better than the dish that you had previously, and that would change your life forever. If y'all get what I'm saying, this is not about a dish. This is simply about changing something in your day-to-day lifestyle that's going to elevate your future lifestyle. If that job is working you to death, you see no results, you're not really getting as much as you should be getting paid. You see other people, they're the same way, they're struggling in that environment. It is just sucking the life out of you. Just leave the job. I know you're like, well, how am I going to get my bills paid? How am I going to pay my bills? Okay, find you another job in the meantime, and then leave that job. I get you've been there for 2 years, so you know that job is reliable. And this new job, the people there you might not like, it might not be as reliable as the job you just left, but you would never know what opportunities are ahead of you unless you step outside, unless you go and get that job. Like, I remember one time I was working at this hospital, I won't say the name, but I went in to have heart surgery. 2 days before I had this conversation with my supervisor. And I told her, hey, I'm gonna need the day before the surgery off. And she was like, you can't have that day off. I already scheduled you. This is your job. My job. I'm going into heart surgery. This is my life that we're talking about. And you're sitting up here and you're stressing me out about a job. I'm not going for that. So long story short, I wind up leaving that job. One of the best decisions I could have ever made. That did also happen around the time that I was about to have my daughter, because it happened months after I was about to have my daughter, but I did wind up leaving eventually. And that had to be the best thing that has happened to me, because I wouldn't be where I am today if I didn't leave that job. If I didn't take that risk of that financial struggle, to put myself first, my mental, my health, all of that, because they did not care. And they're not going to care. All they care about is themselves and generating wealth into their company. So I was like, you know what? You don't care. I don't care. I'm leaving this place. And I've been that way ever since with every job. If you do not care about me, if you are not treating me like I am a human, there is no reason that I need to be working there. That is a toxic work environment, and we're not going for that. So that landed me here. Hey y'all, that landed me here talking with y'all and doing what I've dreamed for so long. And that's the best thing that I could have asked for. Also, shout out to my man, because he sponsors me being able to live this lifestyle. So right now I'm creating content and it's going actually really good. I didn't think that it would be as good as it is, but it's going pretty well. I've been making videos for the past month and a half, and I've gained 19. No, let me check. I don't want to lie to y'all. And I've gained 23 followers. Thank you. Thank the Lord. I've gained 23 followers, and I really do love you guys. All of my love inside of my body goes to you guys, because y'all don't understand how much the support you guys have given me is really making me chase and accomplish all of my dreams and goals. So shout out to y'all. Okay, shout out to y'all. I know we in the middle of a video, but y'all are real. Anyways, leaving that job has allowed me to view life in so many different ways. And like I said, after leaving that job, I did wind up having my daughter, and that brought so much love, chaos, and joy also into my life, because she's a little ball of energy, y'all. And we just, we're getting to the places that we were destined to be at, okay? And that's what I just want you ladies to know. Like, don't get me wrong. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, you're going to make a lot of sacrifices in whatever journey that you choose. That is the scary journey, because the scary ones are the best journeys for you. That's really going to take you to the next level. But we ain't talking about that right now. Yes, it's scary to go on this journey, because you have a lot to lose, and that minor change that you're going to make is going to sacrifice a lot that you've earned. And like I said, boo, I promise you, as long as you stay dedicated to it and consistent, you're going to get the results that you wanted. Simple as that, okay? And change out that man. That man is talking to you crazy, making you feel bad, not inspiring you. I mean, you inspire yourself, but not also being that shoulder to lean on for you. If you're constantly drained with him, if you're constantly, putting your goals and dreams to the side for him, get rid of that man. Simple as that. Because he could be holding you back, along with them friends, along with that environment that you keep hanging out in, that club. Just know, change something within that routine. If you don't want to change all of that, do you, sis? Because one thing, you changing one thing out of that whole list I just said is going to bring you to the next level, to the level that you want to be at. Girl, I switched out, like I said in my previous video. If y'all been here for a while, y'all know I switched out an old dude I was talking to a while ago, and my life has been up since. I thought I could never live without him. Girl, I felt like I couldn't breathe without him. I got rid of him, and now I got my new man, my soon-to-be husband. Okay, and all I'm gonna say is it's been the best journey for me this far. And y'all do know I am 20. I'm about to be 21 on the 13th, June 13th. So just know you will see me at a winery. Okay, trying wines on my birthday if you do follow my social medias. But besides the point, hey, I might even just post it on here as well. That's besides the point. Change something about you. If it's your hair color, your hairstyle, something that's going to elevate you just a little bit, because that little elevation is a stepping stone. And that's just that. That is going to get you places. That is going to allow you to accommodate to new routines. It's going to allow you to feel your best self. And we need that. We love that. We want that. Okay, talk to yourself in the mirror every day. Allow yourself to feel good. I know a lot of us, we beat ourselves up like, hey girl, you're not doing this good enough. You could be doing this, but you're doing this. Stop talking to yourself like that. Be like, you can do this. Matter of fact, you could do all of this. Just do it. Start talking to yourself like that and see how much your mindset changes. If you're used to going out, again, in one of my videos, I already said this, in scraggly clothes, put something cute on and go out. And see how much your energy, your aura is changing from that moment of you putting that outfit on, knowing you look good, to going outside. You're going to want to do it all the time, because when you look good, you feel good. Change that mindset of you feeding into yourself is selfish. Change that. And watch how much calm and relaxed your lifestyle begins to feel. Okay, it is all about the simple changes that you can make in your life that's going to take you to the next place that you were destined to be. Remember that. Always remember that. And I know it's hard for us, especially as mothers, because it's like, girl, if I change one thing throughout my day, that means I'm changing something throughout this child's day. And they get acting crazy when you're not on schedule. So sometimes you just gonna have to deal with that craziness just a little bit in order to create a new schedule that aligns with your mental health, your physical health, and making you feel good, making you feel wanted, like you want yourself. Yeah, because you could love yourself, but do you want yourself? Do you like yourself? Two completely different things. And that change made you start wanting yourself again. I'm just saying, I've done it myself I'm telling you guys, myself, from my personal experiences. This is what I had to go through in order to elevate my lifestyle. I had to change that man out. I had to change them friends out because I realized I was fighting more when I was with them. Your girl ain't never get into no fight that was caused by herself. I had to change the environments I found myself hanging out at, because what do you mean all of my friends are deadbeats? Yeah, girl, it's because you meeting your friends at these specific locations, okay? The opportunities there, they're not going to get you far. Okay, that's all I gotta say for y'all today. I'm so glad that you guys decided to click on this video and have this conversation with me. Again, it takes one little change to better your life. And are you willing to change? I don't know, y'all let me know down below in the comments. As always, I do love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.